Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maddie Ladd, and I'm a current sophomore at Notre Dame, and super excited to be joined today by Claire, Ashley, and Sophia representing the Women's Rugby Club. So thank you all for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Of course. So I think we could get started if you all just want to each introduce yourself, and then we can kick off by talking a little bit about, women's rugby and what you guys are all about.
Yeah, sure. I'm Claire. I'm a junior at Notre Dame, and I've been playing rugby since my freshman year of college. So I had no prior experience, and it's been one of my favorite parts about college.
Ashley or Sophia, do you guys want to add any more, introduce yourselves as well?
Ashley, you can go ahead.
Okay, I'm Ashley. I'm the forwards captain on the rugby team. I'm a senior at St. Mary's, and just like Claire, I didn't start playing until my freshman year here. And it was really exciting to get into.
And I'm Sophia. I'm the field captain for the team. I'm also a junior and I live in Lewis Hall.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. So kind of getting more into the history of women's rugby, when did the club start here at Notre Dame and how have you guys sort of grown since then?
Yeah, so we started in 2010, and we had just a few players, and we were pretty self-funded. We had not much equipment. We were practicing in the Rock, and it was a very small group of people. 13 years later, I mean, we have like an amazing community, tons of women all supporting each other. We've competed across the country. We've competed in the Midwest. We're now a part of the Big Ten Conference. And so we've seen a lot of success in our 13 years.
Wow. Yeah. Sounds like a great, great level of growth since 2010. So kind of curious just for you guys in particular, joining since the beginning of your time here, how has that kind of community been for you that you found through women's rugby, and how was it, Claire, I know you mentioned it was your first time playing. How was that kind of learning curve too?
Yeah, I had never played a sport like rugby. I swam and I played basketball in high school. So this was very much a different type of sport, but just through the community and trying new things, I've really come to love the sport, and I really enjoy watching it as well. And playing with some of my closest friends here has just been such a dream, honestly.
Yeah, oh, go ahead.
This team is such a community. I said before that I also played my freshman year and I never played before. I was also a swimmer and a softball player. So I was not used to just being tackled out of nowhere. So it's definitely something to get used to, but it was such an outlet in college as well, because I feel like it's such a big change. And then you have this community of girls and teammates that just want to watch you succeed the whole time. So it's definitely been a very positive outlet in my college experience.
Yeah, I kind of have like just the same thing to say. I also had never played rugby before, which I forgot to mention that earlier, but most of the team is full of girls who have no experience. And it's really fun because we're all like on this really steep learning curve together. So it's really fun to help each other out, like as we're messing up, like we're still like so gentle with one another, but like so supportive. And I've also found that like our alumni are so incredibly supportive. They're really just like so excited to pass the torch to us. Like all the upperclassmen have been so supportive, like in my journey. Just so excited to like keep this program going and like keep the fun happening.
Yeah, that's awesome to hear, how you guys are able to learn from one another and then have the support of people who've done it before you. So, it kind of brings me into my next question. How this ND day, do you guys think that you would use any funds gained towards women's rugby? And, what do you guys kind of have plans in terms of growing or events that you want to put on or anything like that?
Yeah, so like we mentioned before, we compete all over the country. And so the funds would be used for not only just our day-to-day practice equipment, medical trainers and stuff like that, but also funding our travel, paying for transportation, for hotel and accommodation, meals. So with the support, it really helps us do the best we can and, fund our success on the pitch, especially since, a lot of us haven't played beyond college. I'd say like 95% of us have just jumped into this fresh. So seeing all of the success that we've had on the field as we learn, as we grow is really amazing. And so getting the chance to show off what we've learned on the pitch is just really, it's really amazing. So any funding, any donations that we can receive, like they go a long way and they support us a lot.
Yeah, for sure. And so I guess kind of closing, is there anything, Claire, Ashley, or Sophia, you guys want to say to everyone watching, or just maybe anyone interested in giving to women's rugby or potential future rugby players too? Anything you'd like to say?
I think one thing I would say to anyone is give it a shot. It can be a very intimidating sport, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I went to my first practice, but I'm so glad I stuck with it. It's so confusing when you start out, I'm not going to lie. It's very confusing, but once you sort of get the hang of it, like everyone wants everyone to succeed on this team, and it is a big generational like passing the torch of like, I know the shoes that you're in right now, and I want to help you be successful. So I think definitely anyone should give it a try. It's a big confidence boost sport.
Yeah, and I think just in terms of like everyone trying a new thing, like the only reason that we are able to be here and like try this new thing is because of the support of donors, especially being able to enter into these tournaments and get uniforms and any sort of equipment that we need. It's all through this support, and we're just able to get better because of it.
Yeah, and just to piggyback onto that again, like we really do appreciate all of the support that we have, and we really try and pay it forward by doing the best we can, not only for ourselves but for our teammates. And with that, I will also say that give it a shot. Just like Ashley was saying, we practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so you should come. Anyone should come.
Well, thank you guys all so much, for sharing some of your stories about your start with rugby, and also a little bit about women's rugby at Notre Dame as well. So a big thank you there. And for everyone watching, if you'd like to give to women's rugby starting now or even on Notre Dame Day, you can visit notredameday.nd.edu or click the link in this Facebook Live description. So again, Claire, Ashley, and Sophia, thank you so much for coming on today, and best of luck with everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.